today we're going to be making a cactus salad, in other words, nopales. And this is a really traditional dish in Mexico, especially in Oaxaca. It's really nutritious and it's really easy to make, except for the peeling of the nopales part, peeling of the cactus part. Other than that, it's quite easy. I'm going to show you two ways to do it. The first way is the more traditional way that they do it in Oaxaca, and then the second way is sort of my take on it. It's not necessarily Oaxacan, it's just sort of an inspiration from the original dish. Now, I love eating nopales because when I used to go on vacation in Oaxaca, I remember these ladies would come, house by house with these big baskets that I don't even know how they carried it. And they would have a big basket of glayudas, blanditas, which are like big tortillas. They have a chapulines, which are crickets, which I'm gonna have a video about. So check out for that. And then they also had the pre-made, cactus salad nopales that they had made in the morning, and they went around carrying these big bags and selling it door to door. So you would buy the whole thing. You would buy your tortilla, your chapulines, and your nopales, the cactus, and you would put it all together in a nice taco. It was delicious. And so one of the things I loved about being in vacation in Oaxaca, which is always delicious, along with all the other fun parts about not having to go to school when you're on vacation. I think maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much, the no school part. But anyways, enough talking and let's get started. Boil your water with garlic and onions in a epazote. You're going to dice your onion really finely because this is going to go into your salad. If you don't have a epazote, which is an herb, it's pretty hard to find here in the US, then you can leave that out. It doesn't, you don't really need it, but it does give it a good flavor. It's usually what you put in black beans when you're making them. So once you finish dicing it, then you get your cilantro, and then you fold it over, and you want to chop it finely, but you want to go over it once or twice, not more than that. You don't want to bruise it. Then the same thing with your tomato. For some reason, no matter how sharp my knife is, I always squish my tomato. So I'm trying to do a good job for you guys right here. But then the start of the show, the nopal, the cactus, I use a glove and a paper towel. Then go ahead and grab a knife and then just cut the thorns part. You don't need to cut or peel the entire thing, just the thorns part. I also tried a peeler. That didn't really work. It did work on the side, so I went back to the knife. So once you have all that out, then this is what you should end up with. I recommend the small knife. Works best because otherwise you end up with this, a massacre. Yeah, I didn't do a very good job on that. So anyways, moving on from Frankenstein, you cut your cactus into dice. You dice your cactus like that, just like that. Anyway, then you boil it, and you want to boil it for about 15 minutes, but keep tasting it until it's nice and tender in the way you like it. So dice onions, tomatoes, cilantro, nopales, olive oil, mix that together with some salt, pepper, toss, and mix. And there you go, a delicious, easy, fresh salad that you can enjoy as a side dish or on its own. Hope you enjoy. So there it is, guys. 2 simple ways of making a cactus salad. Once you get past cutting the thorns part, it's actually quite easy. It's really good for you and it's delicious. Now I know I've heard concerns about the sliminess of cactus that it might have sometimes. And so some of the things that you can do that help that I've heard are when you're boiling your cactus, add extra salt. Or another thing is add baking soda. Another thing is adding vinegar. An interesting one is the tomatillo husk. Those are the green tomatoes, adding the husk to that when you're boiling it. I haven't encountered that issue as much, but what I do tend to do is when I'm buying them, I want to make sure that the leaves are nice and firm. You don't want all that flimsy stuff. What I find when they're flimsy, they tend to be more sour, so then you have to cook them a little bit longer, and then you lose some of the natural flavor and you lose some of those vitamins that the cactus has, so you don't want that. And I think I've also seen a reduction in the sliminess when your leaves are firmer. So that's just how I tend to pick leaves to get really good flavors from the cactus. So let me know your experiences of how you choose or how it comes out when you make this salad. And so if you like the salad, please like the other videos and don't forget to subscribe. So buen provecho, and from Wax Point, stay fresh.